That's me walking into the shot. You like that? Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Not the Chair Circle. If you're coming here having watched episodes 1 and 2, then I am humbled, gratified and frankly astonished. Thanks, welcome back. If you're new, don't worry, you'll soon get the hang of it. I should explain that this is a click-free zone. No likes, no subs necessary. I'm all for free speech, the comments box is your own. Okay, so this episode is called Rehab, and this is where the story really starts. I suffer from a condition called Sellae-Circulophobia. This is the morbid fear of chairs arranged in a circle. The condition first manifested itself when I was forced to attend group therapy sessions due to being in rehabilitation, or rehab as the kids call it. Why was I in rehab, I hear you cry. Okay, full disclosure, my name's Bob and I'm an alcoholic. And this, dear viewer, is where the story really starts. In the country where I live, we have a National Health Service, imaginatively entitled the National Health Service, or NHS as we like to call it. It was under their auspices that I attended my first group therapy session and encountered my first set of chairs in what was to become the dreaded formation, a circle. It having been decided that my alcoholism needed attention, I was duly sent to the first of many clinic appointments. These appointments under the NHS were of the outpatient daycare style, and they were hardly the Betty Ford clinic. You would not be rubbing shoulders with ageing rock stars and actors. You were more likely to run into the bloke you had a row with outside the offie last week. I also couldn't help but notice that at each meeting I was to attend, the building bore the legend Drug and Alcohol Clinic. Drug and Alcohol Clinic. Drug and Alcohol Clinic. Now this caused some resentment to my adult mind. Why was alcohol being discriminated against? Was it not a drug? Are alcoholics then inferior to proper drug addicts? Was alcoholism not the most ancient and popular social malaise of the Anglo-Saxons going back centuries? Why then did these other chemical Johnny-come-latelys come first? Even alphabetically we should be in front. In the waiting room as I sat there, red-faced and sweating after a night's enforced sobriety, I was confronted with this gang of Byron-esque figures, all draped languidly over the furniture, looking like they were going to die of consumption, and not the sort of consumption that I was in for either. I should probably explain at this point that all the drinking over the years had caused me to gain a few pounds. I was just a little over my ideal weight, let's say. What I was exhibiting was yet another condition brought on by group therapy. Addict envy. It seemed to me in my sodden state that alcoholics were indeed second-class citizens in the rehabilitation world. Where the others were treated with compassion and concern, we, the noble piss artists, were just treated like a bunch of overgrown adolescent party animals. The others got replacement drugs, something to take the edge off. What was this methadone stuff anyway? It even came in shot glasses. I wouldn't have minded the top of that. All I got was a whopping dose of PYT. Pull yourself together, McGowan. But I digress, dear viewer. This session and the many that followed it are most certainly what brought on my Sellae-Circulophobia. They're also what led me to this experiment in self-therapy that you're witnessing today. I vowed that I would never go to a group therapy session again. And so here we are. This would, of course, mean making some radical changes to my lifestyle. So I took my big wide body out into the big wide world. I needed a disguise. Well, as they'd be looking for a big fat drunk, the obvious disguise would be to be a thin sober person. as a slender, clean man, surely I'd be beyond recognition and reproach. Was this even possible? Sobriety and a strict diet. Could I manage to stay both out of therapy and out of the Basket Weavers Hotel, the last residence for the mentally overwhelmed? If you like, join me on the next episode of Not the Chair Circle to see how I got on. I won't call it my journey. Everything's a bloody journey these days. Putting the bins out is a journey these days. What they call going to the shop's a quest. I tell you, it makes me bloody sick the way they carry on with the... The next episode will be called Diet and Exercise. I hope you'll join me. That is supposing that you're still watching now. If not, I thank you for your kind indulgence.